Hello, doing a proper update. My 3D printer exploit of the week is this guy. This is it said snail shell, but I'm going to dude it up to look like a seashell. And hole in the top, the dice go in, your roll comes out, it's a dice tower, which I'm finding is actually a very cool thing to be able to produce for people. And yeah, and the one I had produced, it took 3 days to print, and it was cool. I made it for a friend, and I made it basic black, and she liked it. I told her she could do anything she wants with it artistically. She said she might just keep it black. It looks cool. It's like, that's fair. It's like, but I know her. She's too much of an artist to leave it alone. So I gave her full permission to do whatever to it. And yeah. Now I made the candlestick phone for myself for my Alexa, and then a friend of mine saw it. They wanted one, not necessarily for the Alexa, but they just wanted one because it's such a cool visual. Now, the top is not adhered yet. The side, everything else is together, one piece. The rotary, and then I added an ornament that makes it look better than mine. Whatever. But I need to shorten that so that it goes in properly. And yep, get the Alexa all up in there. It's gonna look super cool. Oh, forgot about this guy. It's attached and clunk. Awesome. Now, that much aside, I have a little bit of a honey-do list for myself. One is to get up into the loft and get a projector screen from the second level. Hard to do with one leg, so I'm working my way up to that one. And what else is going on? I am doing some more horror stuff for my dad, and I have to paint this guy up, and what else? Oh, there's the Christmas cottage. The roof is looking great, paint-wise. I was using my niece's paints, and she did take them. I didn't properly thank her for letting me use them. The roof looks amazing. So I should have let her know that, yeah, thank you very much. But I will accumulate some stuff before I ask her to leave the paints here again. And frankly, I don't think a project like this is going to be good for those paints, because using a brush and seeing brush strokes is that's great. So I'm thinking I'm going to invest in some air brushing something or other. I've even seen those pens where you blow into them and you are the air source of what you are air paint. What is that called? Airbrushing. And yeah, we'll look into how that looks. And yeah, but that's an update on what's going on with that front. Now that's 3D printing. Now, what is going on in my room? Currently, above the projector is now showing a little metal sign. The problem is that underneath is my little netbook, a little lamp, and my my keyboard and all that stuff for writing. I think I might have to move it all because, well, in this corner over here, I'm thinking that would be a good spot for my little mini fridge, which is going to have bottles of water and some energy drinks and other stuff that maybe I don't want to get all the way to the kitchen and make myself before the day has begun. It'd be there, cold and ready, and boom, I'm up. There's no lollygagging getting out of bed in the morning. But that's a pretty useless corner for me, because getting on that side of the bed is not enough clearance for me to do it with a chair, certainly, but I even trip on the leg a bit. So that's what's going to be happening there. All within arm's reach. That computer setup, I'll just scooch over and put it directly in front of the window. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
Anyway, Alexa thought I was talking to her. And as for that corner, it looks like a mess from what I can see. But remove the mini fridge and you would be able to see all the albums on the wall. There's a chair, and there's the turntable up there, as well as the Bluetooth speaker. Well, everything on the wall is pretty well a plan that's been a plan for a while. The one thing that is new is this little flush against the wall, not so awesome cut line there, and it's just a vinyl veneer of exposed brick, and I thought that was a good thing to include. The outside of the house here has brick, so the inside of the house, it wouldn't be outside of the realm of possibility. There would be exposed brick, even though this is a residence and not a happening flat in downtown. That still, I think, is very I don't have the proper word for it, but I always thought that was just a romantic element of a living space, to have some exposed brick around, and it makes the place feel aged, lived in, a little bit more personality, you know. I mean, it's one of those things, if you know, you know. If you don't, then me explaining it's not going to help you. Now here, on the projector screen, which is also a big-ass blank wall, I have finally included some audio from the front. And I had to do some fancy footwork to make sure I didn't fall into the same routine I usually do of buying a 15-foot cord to go from the projector to here with a whole cord. And I bought a 15-foot cord so I could hook up the Wii across the room. And then I thought, in one of my thinky type of ways, what if I just piggybacked on that? And with the audio cables, I take the audio cables from the Wii, put it into a splitter and put it into the white cable, and take the audio cable from that audio output and put that into the red wire, so that when it gets over here, the red wire gets split, put into the output, and the white wire gets split and put in the in port from the Wii. And yeah, it's authentic mono sound. There's no stereo to speak of. I only have the one tower speaker anyway. I had to at one point, and it's my law to buy, my personal rule to buy two of everything I get, because if it's a speaker, it's going to be on two sides. If it's a set of lights, it's going to be on two sides. No, if you have just one, I don't know, it's just it's not a thing you do. If you can't afford to buy two, don't even bother buying one. It looks childish to have just one of something. And for me anyway, that's, yeah. If you have one and you make it work, good for you. But I had two speakers. It and I was using them for a movie night, and it fell backwards because I'm an idiot. And when it fell backwards, the power port got bent, and basically everything was trashed except for the speakers themselves. I hooked the speakers to the TV setup downstairs with none of the setup that nothing to receive the audio except for taking these wires, putting them together, and hiding them. You know. So the audio downstairs was augmented by part of a tower speaker, and I still had one complete one that's not destroyed yet. Now, I might have to buy another one just because it's not OCD. I know it's offensive to say something is an OCD thing, but it's my personal belief that there should be two of them. So I'm going to get another one. It's a Polaroid brand. I've tried looking, but I got it at Big Lots, and I love Big Lots for their just eclectic selection. And well, they don't have this anymore, so I have to go to the either Big Lots website or the Polaroid website, trying to find another one. No good. I might have to replace it with a set of brand new tower speakers, but oh well. I've got audio out on this side of the room, and that's the majority of the work involved with it. Yeah, that's all I got. I got some updates with the leg and my progress with physical therapy, but I'll do that in a separate video because I want this one to be about what's been going on. Although, pause, I'll be right back. Okay, this is another new thing. Here is details from my costume, but the new thing is this blue Nehru jacket has no sleeves anymore. And oh yeah, come Halloween, gonna go sleeveless, so I have to work on my guns, and I also have to work on my stomach. So I've gained a bit of weight back and been unable to keep it off. So I will have to get into a routine that, yeah, I know the rule. There is no way to work out more efficiently than you are living day to day. The only thing you can do to lose weight, not the only thing, you can actually work out enough to lose weight, but, and of course, working out increases your metabolism. The metabolism then subsequently compounds your ability to burn off subsequent calories. But reducing what you eat and making it without the sugar. It's like there's no sugar in any of this, but sugar gets into my diet. It just does. A lot of carbs. The fat doesn't matter. I'm proceeding as that's the most recent understanding. Is that sugar is the enemy, fat is your ally. So here's to no sugar and losing 40 pounds before Halloween. I'll see you next time.